Hello everyone, welcome to the 1 year anniversary of the MSP Aviation channel. Yes, a year ago today, the first video was uploaded where I did a Swiss Series 01 landing challenge video landing a Delta A320 in San Francisco, an absolutely butter landing. So, channel's made it a long way from that point. And I am so grateful to have the immense support from you guys. I wanted to do this video today to just do a little bit of a channel update on what is to come on the MSP Aviation channel, and also just I wanted to thank you guys right now for supporting me in this first year on the channel, and I'm really excited for the second year here, and we're going to still provide great content for you guys going into this next year on the channel, and I want to try to improve my content, and that is what we will be also discussing today. So first off, I wanted to start off with maybe some bad news, and that is that I will no longer be doing daily uploads going into next year. I wanted to do daily uploads for a year, and I think it helped my channel grow a lot, especially just because it's every single day push myself to get something out, with the exception of like the time that YouTube didn't upload my video, the time that YouTube took too long to upload my video for some reason, and also the video that has been, due to copyright, is not visible in any country but the United States and Canada, I believe. Maybe not even Canada, but there is that one video, Music Nonstop by Kraftwerk. So if you're a US viewer of mine, that's pretty exclusive. Only 7 people have watched it, making it my second least popular public video of all time. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, going into the next year, I will no longer be doing daily uploads. It just became really stressful, and you probably noticed my upload time has just been all over the place. It's been really whack. So no longer going to be what I'm going for into the next year. I'm going to instead prioritize quality of the videos, and I'm definitely going to work on that, including the audio, which I know the audio has just been kind of a nightmare. So I want to improve on the audio. That will be improved at some point next year. I am really going to try to get a pair of headphones, some earbuds, hopefully wired at some point soon. I mean, they'll be cheaper to get wired. So that's what I want to do at some point whenever I can get the chance to. I definitely will be getting a pair of earbuds with a microphone in them, kind of like Red River Aviation, but I just think the audio with those will be a lot better. But I want to definitely spend next year on improving content, not posting as much. I still want to keep uploads fairly frequent, very frequent actually. I want to try to still do 3 to 4 uploads a week, and maybe even more. I definitely want to do weekends. Weekends I can probably do uploads, and that shouldn't be too difficult. It's just that weekdays, especially with like AP tests and stuff, all that coming up, it's really not possible for me to do daily uploads anymore. So we're gonna still go strong with uploads into next year. I still want to keep them very frequent, at least 3 to 4 times a week, and that's what I'm going to be striving for into next year. But I also want to increase the quality of the videos any way that I can. One of the things that I really want to experiment with is adding graphics to the airport updates, to like show the flights, similar to kind of like what Mile High Aviation and what JJ Skippy do, I guess. I would like to add just a little graphic showing the airline and the route that it's doing. It's not something too elaborate, but something small, and I hope that can improve the quality of the videos at least a little bit. You can get a little bit more information. Perhaps if you're like just kind of quickly skimming through the video, you can still see where all the flights are going to if I post the graphic on the bottom left of the screen or something. That's something I want to experiment with. I don't know if it's going to be possible at every single airport that I do. Like MSP is super big, so and I don't want to like take too long editing videos because I'm kind of lazy that way. But we'll see. Like I said, I just want to experiment with that, see what I can do. I'm not exactly sure what I'll be able to do with it, but I definitely want to try and just see what I can make of it. and see how iMovie responds, because I am using iMovie after all, and iMovie isn't always the best, but we'll see. We'll see what I can work with. That's definitely something I want to try to do in the next year. And I'm probably not gonna do at least very many baseball vlogs anymore. That was kind of a personal fun thing to do, just because, I went to a lot of baseball games last year, and it was kind of fun to just go and film them, and that was just a kind of a personal thing. But those videos didn't really do very well, and I mean, I don't really blame you. It's not in the name of the channel, and if you're not into baseball, then you're not really going to be into those videos. As you know, I'm still kind of posting these MLB The Show videos of gameplay that I am doing in MLB The Show, and I'm probably just going to do the rest of the playoffs with my Twins franchise, and then I'm probably going to stop those videos. I just want to share them because I've figured out how to record videos on my PlayStation, so I want to just try to share a little bit of that with you. I know there are some other MLB The Show YouTubers out there, and I figured, why not just show off my terrible skills in MLB The Show. And I play on my difficulties are Hall of Fame hitting and legend pitching, by the way. So yeah, but it's also an AI. You don't want to see my ranked seasons record. But yeah, one of the things that I want to do, kind of going on this topic of other content that's not aviation, one of the things I want to do maybe next year, not immediately, but at some point, maybe in the springtime, summertime is when I really want to kick things into high gear. Wintertime, not much that I can do in the winter in terms of content. It's just not a great time of year. But summer and spring, I have some trips planned. I have plenty that I can do at those times of years. I have a lot more time available. So stay tuned for more regarding that. But yeah, so one of the things that I wanted to do in the upcoming year is start a second channel focusing on mostly City Skylines and playing that game, because that is probably my favorite game right now, and one of the things that I do in my free time, other than setting up airports and making airports and stuff, or playing baseball, is playing City Skylines. I've been doing that a lot recently, and I've been really enjoying it. So maybe that's something that I can share for a second channel. That one would have even less frequent uploads, because, I mean, editing is already a challenge with PlayStation stuff, and it's a little bit difficult to do all that. But I could probably just do some gameplays on there. And again, I want to experiment with that. We'll see what happens in that regard. And I'm not promising anything yet, but I do want to start a second channel focusing on City Skylines, and that may also incorporate maybe that'll include some baseball stuff. I don't know. I kind of still want to do baseball a little bit on the main channel, but I don't want to do it as much. Maybe I'll just do some very specific baseball games that I do vlogs at, but I'm not really sure what I want to do with baseball going on to the future, because that is still a big part of my interest, other than aviation. I mean, aviation is the priority, which you can probably tell that I have an aviation channel, and that's what I mostly do. But baseball is still a big part of my life, and I would like to still upload a little bit about some baseball topics, baseball games, baseball video games. I'm not sure, but I'm not really sure what that would be. I'm not really sure what you guys would want to see in that regard. And that might go on the second channel. The second channel, by the way, I'm thinking I might call it MSP Urbanist or something similar to that. I've really been inspired to, my City Skylines kind of obsession right now is mostly inspired by the channel Infrastructurist. Very cool guy. And he's building a city, a whole region, kind of area right now. And it really kind of inspired me to get back into City Skylines, and making my own cities is something I really enjoy. And I want to kind of do something similar to that, but I also don't want to just do a blatant rip off of that. So the Infrastructurist as a channel name, Urbanist, is kind of similar. I want it to have something to do with cities, And also that channel might be where I post like some public transportation videos, because I don't only like planes, I like trains, and I'm really proud of our light rail system, and I should say I am very proud of the current light rail system. The Southwest Light Rail fiascos I am a little bit critical of, even though that is a project that I am uh, very much in support of. Probably the the local infrastructure project that I'm most in support of is the Southwest Light Rail, but I can still very much critique many of the things that the Met Council has done there, but that's a story for another time. Story for the second channel, perhaps, which, yeah, there'll be a variety of topics covered on the second channel when I choose to start the second channel. And I personally am excited to do it, but we'll see when that gets started. But I haven't done too much planning in that regard. Not that I really can right now. I don't have much time off. We're getting in my school right now. We're about to do finals for semester 1, so there's a lot of grinding that we have to do with that first, and that's also probably a good reason now to end the daily upload, so I can maybe use the next week, which is the last week before finals, to do some more studying and stuff. So like I said, I still plan on doing very frequent uploads. I still have a lot of videos lined up that I have to upload, so over the next few days, definitely expect plenty more. I mean, man, I don't know how Red River Aviation does it. He's in university and somehow uploading daily and better quality videos than I am, so I don't know how he's doing it, but I mean, that's dedication right there. It's unbelievable what he does, and a very big inspiration for my channel, I must say. But I also can't do that level of commitment, unfortunately, right now. Maybe in this come summer break, I will have a lot more time on my hands, and I'll be able to do many more projects. Speaking of projects, one of the things that I really want to do, and I've kind of touched on it before, but not really, in the summer, I'm going to dedicate the entire month of June to remaking MSP. So right now, MSP kind of looks horrible. I'll admit it. So I don't really like how MSP looks right now, and I think it could definitely be improved a lot upon. And I think taking pretty much all of June to just redo MSP is probably the best course of action. So that might mean that there might be a hiatus of MSP updates. I'm going to try to upload just a ton before I redo it all. And expect it to look pretty similar. I just want to do many of the improvements, like one of the runway is bent right now and just doesn't look great. And the gate markings, I made MSP before, like, I would kind of define Fresno as the first airport that I really kind of adopted my new style of making it as realistic as you can with markers and paper. But I wanted to kind of, I just really want to make MSP more realistic than it currently is right now, because right now it's looking pretty bad. And I think again, going back to the quality of the videos could definitely improve by improving MSP, and I think they'll make the MSP updates a lot more enjoyable. I'm still gonna have to use the Lego jet bridges. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get enough jet bridges. I have a few jet bridges that are on their way. Some 3D printed jet bridges I have on the way, but that's not gonna be enough for to completely for MSP. So still expect the Lego jet bridges, but I want to make them probably better, and we'll see with the fictional airport as well. I don't really like how that currently has no jet bridges, because I think that's just too unrealistic for me. I'd rather have jet bridges where they're applicable. So we'll see what I can do with the fictional airport. I might just take the jet bridges that I have at MSP and put them there if I can, but we'll see what comes with that. So fictional airport, that's still going to remain monthly updates. I'm enjoying my current fictional airport a lot more than PSL, but don't expect the fictional airport to like last for a very long time. Like MSP, I want to keep that flagship of the channel as long as it is running. The fictional airport, which is technically bigger and includes more of my collection, I don't want to keep that like really big part or at least the flagship of the channel. I might keep that airport running, and this might be ambitious considering this is the same goal that I set for PSL, which didn't pan out. I want to keep it going for about a year, and then I might remake it into another fictional airport. I do want to have a fictional airport though, just to show some more models that I wouldn't be able to do otherwise with my real life airports, and I think it's just fun to have a little bit of variety like that. I also plan on doing some retro updates for that airport, so I'm excited about doing those at some point in the spring. So stay tuned for that. The airport is also a pain to set up, so it takes a while. So that's another reason that airport just I'm gonna stick to monthly updates for that one, and that's gonna be how it rolls with that one. Other topics, the Shapeways models. I said in the Shapeways unboxing video that I'd be doing individual videos about like time lapses making the models. I'm not going to be doing that. I've decided against it just because I don't think it would make very entertaining material for you guys. You're going to see them in the airport updates anyways, so I'll just wait to show them in real airport updates. That's going to kind of be the plan for that. In terms of other projects, the Riga Airport project, I'm still just trying to collect for that one. I have other airports that I am thinking about doing. One that I definitely really want to do in the future I have on my mind. I'm not going to announce it yet because I don't want to right now. There's still more that I have to work out if I want to do this particular airport. But it is one that there is one that I want to do that we'll see how that pans out in the future. But Riga, definitely have plans on doing that one. And I'm just still working on collecting because I only have 3 models that I can really use at Riga right now. And Riga is a pretty decent sized airport. It will be one of my largest airports. Like, it'll be smaller than RSW, but it is still a pretty big airport. It is the hub for Air Baltic. So I'm not going to get nowhere near enough Air Baltic planes to do an accurate representation. I might have to go back to Shapeways and order some A220s for Air Baltic. But it is an airport that I really want to do because, Latvia is the country where my origins are from, and I think that's kind of cool. And I visited Riga this past summer, so it's a pretty cool airport. Has its Soviet side and its modern side. It's an interesting little bugger. So we'll see what comes of the Riga project, but that is definitely one that I want to do. It's probably not going to be super realistic, and I'm not going to be able to really do time frames with it either, I'm afraid. I still have a lot of collecting to do for that one, so I don't expect that airport to really kick off for the next 2 months. I want to maybe use spring to work on it, but I'm still afraid that even by springtime I'm not going to have enough models. I only have 3 right now. They have a big operation with Air Baltic and Ryanair, so I at least want to have... My goal is to get like 4 Air Baltic planes and maybe 1 or 2 Ryanair planes, just to kind of get the base down. And then I already have a Lufthansa A320. Maybe I can get a Norwegian 737. I would like to get an Uzbekistan Airways plane, but I don't think that's possible. Turkish Airlines, that's another one that I want to get. So if I can get like those, if I can get that base set for Air Baltic, or for Riga Airport, especially for Air Baltic, that will be a good place to just start from, and we'll see where it goes. But once, I think I won't do updates until I get probably at least 1 more Air Baltic plane, the Ryanair plane, and then maybe Lauda. I think maybe a Lauda Motion or Lauda Airlines aircraft. There is one made by JC Wings, I think, a Lauda Motion plane, which Lauda Motion, I don't think they really exist anymore. They're now just Lauda. But I think that would be cool because Lauda does frequently fly to Riga. And maybe a Norwegian air shuttle as well, or air service, whatever they call it now. I think that would be a good model to get as well. I can't do every airline for Riga because they have some obscure ones, and you saw my one-off airport update. It's I don't nearly have enough for it, but that is an airport that will be worked on. And so yeah, that's pretty much all the talking points here. I guess another thing that I did mention that didn't end up happening was my trip to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. The first time I'll be flying solo on Sun Country to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. That was supposed to happen on Martin Luther King Day, but due to the weather, it just really wasn't worth it for me. So we postponed that, and I don't really want to do it in January or February, or at least maybe in February, but not until it gets a little bit warmer out and the weather is a little bit nicer, just because I think it would provide better video quality for you guys if it was just nicer outside and I could, film outside easier. And it's a short flight. Maybe I can even record the entire flight. I might do that because it's only like a 30-minute flight. I did it for Tucson, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do for MSP to Eau Claire. And, let me do it. Please let me know what you would like to see me do for that one, because I want to make it like special. I will be live streaming from the airport, but other than that, I don't really know what special thing I can do other than maybe recording the entire flight, which shouldn't be too difficult to do considering it's not a very long flight. But we have many options we can do for that. So yeah, those are just some of my plans, all in the planning stages. Of course, I don't have much more, I guess. Nothing's really set in nothing really set in stone yet. A lot of these things are just my plans for the upcoming year, and we'll see how many of them get accomplished. I don't know. Maybe I have like this dark feeling that I'm adding just way too many airports to the rotation. But the thing is, like, I really enjoy making the airports. So like I don't want to just not make any airports, because I really enjoy doing that. I think making content on them is really enjoyable. But I'm also afraid that I'm just gonna forget about many of them, and there's not gonna be uploads on many of them for like weeks and months. And that kind of happened with Guam, but this because I didn't have the correct aircraft. And now I do have a pretty good collection for Guam. I can still get a few more Uniteds and some more Korean airlines, but just maybe I should just stop complaining. But I do want to keep making the airports just because I find that fun, and so I don't really know what more to say on that, because I already have 7 airports. I have suspended or a few of them, I should say, Spokane. I don't know. I'll probably do very, very infrequent updates on that one. I don't want that to turn into Tallahassee, which I've just completely stopped. I don't ever plan on returning to Tallahassee. Maybe a one-off update connotation, but I really hated doing the Tallahassee update. Those are some bad updates. I'll admit that was not a very good airport for me. And Port St. Lucie, that just kind of got boring. I want to enjoy myself on this channel. I don't want to just do updates as a chore. And that's kind of what they're feeling now, with the daily uploads thing. I feel like I always have to just keep pumping out updates. And I don't want it to feel that way. I don't want to blame you guys in any way for that, because I'm imposing it on myself. I don't have to be doing daily uploads, but I'm challenging myself to just get 1 year of daily uploads. We're going to do that. We're going to get 1 year of daily uploads with an asterisk. And then we're going to do some more frequent uploads, but hopefully higher quality. I've kept you guys here way too long. I've gotten my point across, I think. So that is where I'll leave you guys here. 1 year of uploads, 1 year of daily uploads, asterisk, on the channel. So thank you all so much for supporting me through this first year. And it will be a great second year on the channel, and definitely moving into the future. So thank you all so much for your support, and see you in the next year. And I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I won't be able to say see you tomorrow anymore, because I'm not going to be doing daily uploads anymore. But still, good night, auf Wiedersehen, and das Vidanya Moskva, as was the finale in Minimum Maximum. You're going with Kraftwerk. I might do some music stuff. Who knows? I'm a big fan of Kraftwerk. I'm going to shut up now, because I feel like I'm wasting your time. Maybe some comedy, too, because I like comedy. Bye.